Hi girl, hey, how you doing? How are you? Hope you're fine, hope you're okay, hope you're well. Before we get started, I just want to say congratulations because we've made it to the last quarter of 2020. Listen, the first 3 quarters were trying, tough, dangerous, traumatic, something. So let's hope that we wrap up this year quickly because I'm ready for the blessings that are 2021. I really am. I really am. I no longer can struggle. I no longer can be in the pits of 2020. Nope, I refuse. No longer, absolutely not. I think one good thing that 2020 has given us was the Fenty fashion show. I love me a bit of Riri. I think she's absolutely stunning. Her mind works in a way I can appreciate because she sees, listen, money are for Mick. So I'm going to make sure I get the big fluffy teddy bears in there. I'm going to make sure I get the skinty girls in there, the drag queens, the trans girls, all of them. All of them. Yeah, we're going to see representation. And I love to see it. I really do. I'm not even going to lie. So I obviously watched it on Amazon because that's the only place you can watch it. And yeah, it just made me like so happy to see like all different body types, different levels of like flab and fat and skinny and gender expression. I was just very much here for it. But actually today, I wanted to talk about something that I actually saw on the socials of the medias. And when the fashion show dropped, I didn't watch it straight away, but I saw like different clips and like different people's reactions. And one thing that really stood out to me was the sheer hatred of fat people. And you might think I'm being extra when I say this, but I genuinely believe 2 things are true in this world. People hate black women and people hate fat people. So when you are black, a woman, and you're fat, game over. It's peak. I saw people's responses to Lizzo wearing that really cute blue like lingerie set, and people were just like, this is disgusting, and like, you know, the obvious complaints about like what she looks like with her weight and like, put it away, no one wants to see that. But the comments that really struck me were the ones that were commenting about her health, and those are the ones that I found most interesting because it's like, we had all of these people that got their PhDs and their doctorates on social media just talking about, do you know what, like, I feel like everyone should be represented and feel beautiful, but my whole thing is you're promoting obesity. My whole thing is she's clearly not healthy, like, she needs to sort out her weight for her health and blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of like, you guys only have this energy for fat people. It's true. I have seen countless times where Sweetie, she will post a video. There was this video Sweetie posted of her eating like whatever McDonald's burger it was like cheeseburger, and she put like the chicken mayo chicken, and then she put, I think it was the fillet of fish, like the actual meat, just stacked it on top of one burger and ate it. And people were just like, this is disgusting. Not commenting about her health, nothing to do with her weight, but they commented more so on the food she was eating as opposed to her body presentation. And I found that very interesting because the very same people that want to talk about health, the big health warriors, the people that are nutritionists, they will now go on these big rants and write these big old think pieces just for Lizzo posting a picture of herself. But Sweetie is eating something really unhealthy. Like, McDonald's is not healthy at all. But when you add those 3 separate meats, stack them on together and then eat them in one, first of all, disgusting because ew. Second of all, why were you not concerned about Sweetie's weight? I thought we were concerned about health because, you know, that's the agenda we're all pushing here. It's all about health, you know, like, you can look like however you want to look like as long as you're healthy. Now, I'm not saying anything about I'm not trying to say that Sweetie isn't healthy, because I'm not a doctor. I don't know. She doesn't come to me for checkups, so I can't comment on her health. But people really become MDs whenever Lizzo posts, Lizzo or any other non-skinny person, non-in-shape person posts their body. Leave these people alone, please. Because if you really do care about health, why don't you speak about it when it comes to people? How do I say this? Your weight is not always an indicator of your health. So you may have really, really great health and you could be Lizzo size. I've seen Lizzo work out. I've seen her eat her salads and her really kind of mainly vegan stuff that she eats. I don't think she is a vegan. I just think she eats a lot of veg, like fruit and veg. And never once have I seen people being like, just minding their business when it comes to her. But Sweetie can eat all the seafood she wants to eat all the McDonald's, all of the foods that she wants to eat, and no one even utters anything about her health. Because it's not about health, is it? It's about fat people and the fact that you hate fat people. Maybe not you personally, but the world hates fat people. I have aunties that will see me and comment on my weight periodically. Lily, I've not seen you in so long. How are you? Oh, you've gained weight. Oh, you like to eat. Oh, Lily, you should lose weight. I've not seen you in ages, auntie. I don't understand why my weight is such a concern to you. Because if you really do care about my health, you should be worrying about my mental health. Because boy, if you want to talk about health, my physical health is not where my issues are here. But no, you don't care about my physical health. You care about my presentation. So you want me to be skinny because you think that is the way to be healthy. You want me to be smaller because you think that is the way for me to be healthy. I am convinced, I am fully aware that I don't know what my body looks like. And that might sound mad to some people, but I genuinely don't. I can look in the mirror and I do not see what my body really looks like. My mind has shown me an image of what my body looks like, and that is what I believe. So when other people tell me, oh no, you don't look like that, my brain cannot, that doesn't register. My eyes do not see that. And that has to do mainly because of African aunties commenting about my weight. African relatives in general, not just aunties, mainly the women in my family that comment on my weight and make it a thing. Obviously, the media, the socials and that has a contributing factor on how I see my body and stuff. But I think if we really care about people's health, maybe we should first of all stop talking about their weight. Mind your business. So if you notice that your friend has lost a whole bunch of weight recently and you find it necessary to be like, oh, you should really eat some more, love. It's burger. No, don't do that. Mind your business. Shut up. If you see that a friend of yours has gained a lot of weight recently, instead of being like, oh, you put on some weight, love. Yeah, go to the gym, yeah. Eat some more salads, yeah. Shut up. Don't say anything. Just mind your business. Because you really don't know what's happening. They could have severe health issues right now. They could be struggling mentally, and that mental struggle could affect their appetite, meaning they gain or they lose weight. Your physical form does not always indicate how healthy or unhealthy you are. So unless you are a medical professional who has been asked their medical opinion about somebody's weight, mind your business. Shut up. Just stop talking. Leave us alone. Hi. So I realised that I repeated a lot of points. So the second half of like me putting on the rest of my face and stuff, I like cut out that footage because I don't see the need in repeating myself. But I do have some more points. That's why I'm back, kids. I want us to acknowledge that skinny privilege is a thing. I feel like once we acknowledge that, we can learn to understand that fat people are not only worthy of love, but they are people. Operative word. The key word here is people. So, however their bodies are set up, how much weight they carry, they deserve to just be, right? So, once we acknowledge that majority of the images that we see in media are of people that are smaller, whether they be slim, like skinny up and down, or they're slim with like a little bit, you know, some chest and some boobs, whatever. A lot of the images of what we see as beauty and normal are people that are smaller. So that means that everything in life, majority of things in life, are set up for what is considered to be normal. Therefore, larger people do not have those same privileges. I went to a restaurant the other day and they obviously had the partitions, obviously because of the Rona, and I felt really uncomfortable walking through it because the partition was like this big, maybe like that big, and I had to walk in it sideways because my brain told me I can't fit through that. I can't imagine what someone who is bigger, if they wasn't able to fit through that gap, that's not only really embarrassing, but kind of, I would imagine that's like really dehumanizing, right? Because it's like, okay, great, now not only am I not seen, but I am too large that people don't even think that I exist. They don't even consider, you know, my size when they are creating these things. We really need to stop this idea of, oh my gosh, you've lost weight, you look so much healthier. Because that's just implying that when you're bigger, you're not healthy. Again, I understand that sometimes your weight can contribute to you being unhealthy or healthy. I get that. That's not something that I'm disputing. I'm just saying that for the majority of us, we are not doctors. And people that are doctors and nurses and work in the medical profession, I'm sure you only comment on people's weight when they come for a consultation or for whatever, do you know what I mean? They're coming for a checkup, they're coming for whatever. They come and see you. They seek your help. Also, some people, their bigness has nothing to do with their health issues. So commenting and saying that you need to lose weight before I've even told you what's wrong with me doesn't make sense. I'm depressed. Oh yeah, you need to lose weight. Well, no matter if I'm skinny or fat, I'm still going to be depressed. So, do you see what I mean? I just don't really feel like it's very difficult to understand that the way that we express ideas that we have been taught are normal is really important, because the things that we are taught are normal and correct, if you really sit down and deep it, it's really coming from a really ugly place. So the idea of the BMIs, I used to really think that my BMI is the marker and indicator of my health, right? But then when I got older, I realized that BMIs are not reliable when you are looking at your height and your weight, because they don't consider things like muscle fat. So I am about like 5'1". If I look at my BMI, it says that I'm morbidly obese. Morbidly obese. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, cool, so I am this large person that doesn't deserve to live, because obviously, unless I lose weight, I'm worthless, right? Because that's all the world has taught me, diet culture has taught me that my weight determines my worth. So if I am not skinny and I don't have this perfect summer body, the idea that summer bodies are made during winter, all of this stuff is really, really disgusting and toxic. Even the idea of, I have unfollowed any influencer that I see promoting like flat tummy tea or any form of detox tea. And I understand that we've evolved from that, really. And a lot of influencers now just post about like hair and makeup and stuff like that. But any influencer I still see promoting that stuff, I have to unfollow them. Purely because I understand that they have been paid to promote a service to make people lose weight by causing them to have diarrhea. That's not healthy, and I'm pretty sure it's not normal. So diet culture in itself is disgusting, and diet culture, its only purpose is to make people feel like they are not enough at the weight that they are, and they are on this pursuit of continuously losing weight, because that's how they keep on making money, right? Like, you'll see it in their advertising, you'll see it in the before and after pictures. The before pictures, the people, their posture will be like slouched over. They won't really be wearing makeup. They'll look sad. Like, the way they look unhappy. But then when you see the after pictures, they're made up. They're standing up straight. The clothes that they're wearing are more form-fitting if they are wearing clothes. Or whatever clothes, however they're presented is to make them look their best. So subconsciously you think, they look, feel, and they are happier. They look, feel better, and they are happier because they've lost weight, when really and truly it's just marketing. I think the whole purpose of this video was for us all, myself included, to understand that diet culture is really, really toxic and really disgusting. Very much so. Leave fat people alone. Let them fat in peace. Leave skinny people alone. Let them skinny in peace. Please. Because I'm tired. I'm sick of it. Also, I have now come to this conclusion. I'm at this crossroads, right, where I feel very passionately about the idea that my weight doesn't determine, like, my worth, right? I know that to be true. No one can convince me otherwise. So however I look is however I look. I don't believe in body positivity because I think it still implies that you need to be happy with how you look. No, I just accept that I look like this. So if I want to change it, that's fine. I can change it. But I'm not gonna be happier because I've changed how I look. I've just changed how I look, right? Do you see what I mean? Like, whether I'm skinny, fat, tall, short, whatever, I'm never gonna be tall because my height, I'm deficient in height. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. However my body is how it is. So however I am presented, whether I lose weight, gain weight, get surgery, no surgery, lose a limb or not lose a limb, my body is just my body. Therefore, I accept it how it is, when it is, exactly as it is, in whichever period of time that I am at. I think that is a better way for us to view ourselves. Because being body positive implies that you need to be happy in what you look like. Some people just aren't happy with what they look like and they want to change that, and that's fine. But they shouldn't be looked down upon because of that, right? Because they are still human. And unless they are using your money to change how they look, I don't understand why you have an opinion. That's also to me because sometimes I do be talking about, obviously it's my friends, but I do be talking about, so-and-so looks terrible, like, they should lose weight, they should gain weight, they need to get surgery. No, that's disgusting. Why do I think like that? That's awful. Like, people probably look at me like that. People might do look at me like that. People definitely look at me like that. That doesn't matter. I look how I look. I'm going to look how I look for as long as I'm going to look how I look. But then I also do want to lose weight and just, you know, succumb to the beauty standards that have been set just so I can benefit off of pretty and skinny privilege. Well, yeah. Anyways, that's it for my TED Talk today. I will speak to you at another point in time. You have, like, wonderful, fantastic, lovely, joyous day. watch this. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. You definitely don't have anything else to do. Procrastinate with me.